just a quick correction to the previous one. So it's not that red wire, we leave that one alone. It's this red wire that's actually, in this case, labelled bed lift and has some tape around it. So we'll remove that one now. Okay, so now we're going to take the power in wire, which for reference goes to the middle pair of joint connections on the switch. And the new kits are shipping now with these adapters. Now, as this particular motorhome is a newer one, we're going to be wiring into the relay. So the first thing we do is remove these two connectors. The red one, power, goes to the incoming red battery cable there. Right, so we've connected that first red wire and I've taped it up. Now in this particular case, the female joiner on this thicker red wire was actually quite loose. So I've used some pliers to gently push the fingers together to make it a tight seal. That seal is now tight, and I've put the insulation tape. Next we find the other end of the red cable and we take that adapter out. We won't be needing that little joiner, and that red female socket goes back onto the relay. There she goes back in there, and we've now made that positive wire. Okay, now the next wire, so we've just done that first red one, we're rotating just 90 degrees and we're removing this white wire, which is the main feed to the battery, and we're finding its mate up here, the blue, which is the black wire, blue connector, black wire, into that one, and we'll just join those and tape those now. Just showing here where that, again, this joint was a little bit sloppy, so I'm just ever so slightly with some pliers squeezing to make that little tiny interface between the curved section and the flat piece pretty tight. So for example, when we've done that squeezing, that join now should go in pretty well. It's pretty snug, then it won't pull out. So that's pretty safe. So we're now finishing the incoming power connection by doing the tape, cutting some insulation tape there, and that's all nice and sealed. Give both of these a good tug test. Don't wrench it, just make sure they're not going to pop out. Okay, now we'll put those wires to the back. We've got the second output wire from the switch. We remove that other connection and we put that blue connector, black wire into the one we've just taken out. And there we go. That's now finished the power wiring in and out. So what we've done there is we've broken the incoming power connection from the battery via this switch. It means that relay will no longer get hot regardless of whether the bed is up or down and the belt buckle switch is in or out. Okay, so now just to complete the relay work, we're going to tape everything up, starting with some tape in this middle position, going around all the connectors, make sure they're all pushed in properly, and just basically make sure the tape is secured around the connectors. Don't be afraid, there's 9 meters of tape in the kit. Use a bit of it here to tape it all up. Alrighty, that'll do for now.